Yes. A 1 2, a 1 2, a 1 2, a 1 2. I like to introduce myself. It's Big Sauce. Man, shout out to CW, man. CW, first one in the building, man. First one in the building. Even before the live stream started. Man. Got the comments up there. I appreciate that, executive producer CW, man. But it's Big Sauce. It's Big Sauce. How is the content looking now, man? How's the content looking now? Now, I've been meaning to do this live stream on the brother 4 Extra, man. If you don't know, you must be underneath a rock. 4 Extra, no jumper, active LA, rolling 40s, right? He's rolling 40s, man. Burning that, right? Off the bat, right? Had a hopefully I said that right. He had the pyro accident on Friday. He blew off his hand. So it kind of reports circulated. But yet nothing has really been confirmed from him, nor his team or his camp. Now, Adam 22 put out a statement or a video. I'm going to get to that in a second. But the actual 4 Extra or Lupe, I believe is his publicist. I haven't seen nothing on them from them, but I have seen a GoFundMe. I'm going to get into that too, man. A GoFundMe for him. Now, my whole thing with this, right, with the GoFundMe, catch these vibes, man. I just shout out to Harlem Legend TV, all these different platforms talking about this. I don't believe he has insurance. He's an active gang member. I don't think he has a full-time career or job, so he wouldn't have insurance. But my whole thing is this. He's trying to get up, I believe it was like 50,000, 28,000 something. Where's Adam at? This guy made you tons and tons of money, right? See, this is why I tell you guys, with me, I'm on the fence with this content shit, man. I don't fall into that, because a lot of these guys be acting like these guys be making all of this money. And then when you have an incident like this, it's like, where is the money? If you making 6 figures a month on content, you don't have $28,000 or $50,000 to help this guy out, and he done made you hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in videos. Let that soak in real quick, man. Let that soak in, man. We get to the emotional man. But how bad is his hand, though, man? Inquiring minds want to know, man. I know a lot of people were trying to say that it was a hoax, that he was trolling. I was like, if he has to troll, right? Pay attention to this, right? This is my whole thing, right? He has enough motion, clout on the internet. Why would he fake this for more attention? When he gets attention, anytime he drops a video, or he presses the line about wanting to have a fade, he has attention. So to fake that he blew his hand off for attention, to me, I was like, nah, I don't see that angle. I don't see that angle, man. But then you have the people, like I said, that's on the fence about this because of the money. Now the GoFundMe, right? Where is the set at, right? Where are all these people that was basically benefiting off him putting out content, man? Right? Because I don't think he had his own channel, right? Did he have a YouTube channel, right? Did he have a YouTube channel? Anybody who knows? Look, it's 5 in the building. Now, if I was on here talking boxing, there wouldn't be nobody in here. That is why I don't waste my time, really. I put out boxing content. It's out there. I'm in the boxing gyms. And believe me, my hands work. That's why a lot of these fighters fuck with me. That's why a lot of these people in the game fuck with me, because they know I'm like that. But as far as the snakes and the serpents and the jealous fans, you know, they try to act like they don't know what it is because I don't want to sit around them or do the things that they do. I'm not with that, man. But where's the money for this guy at right now? I'm gonna pull up his IG page. I'm gonna go to IG, man. They got an active GoFundMe effort right now, man. For extra the general. Let me know when y'all see it, man. Let me know. Participation is key, man. No, I said participation is key and it's free. I did not say, yo, throw something in the super chat or none of that. Because if that's the case, if the funds get low like that, if you know, you know already. If you follow me, you know I am an independent Instacart shopper, right? I get to the motion. I put out a fire video on that yesterday, exposing these fake boxing influencers, man. CW, do me a solid if you're still in here. I know you do the boxing thing heavy. When you start pulling up on these guys, right, put it in the chat and say Sauce Voice. Say, yo, how many tickets did your subscribers buy? Say Sauce wants to know how many tickets, since you're such a big boxing influencer, did your subscribers buy to the last fight? I sold 20 tickets already. That's why I said 20 ticket challenge. I could have got more, but I was like, nah. I sold 20 tickets. And look, truth be told, look, I'm going to tell you some real shit right here, right? 7 of my tickets that I sold to people doing Instacart. When I pull up on certain places and I know they got big money, I hold the conversation. When I say, oh, man, what do you do, man? Oh, man, you're pretty fit, man. Do you like boxing? Do you do boxing? You look like a boxer. Yeah. Tickets sell like that, man. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know, man? But let these fake ass influencers, and if they have a problem with me, tell them get active. Do something. You're a fake coach. You're a fake this. You're a fake that. You know, you guys are internet bozos to me, man. Illusionist artists, man. But hey, what do I know? But yeah, let me pull up 4 extras IG page. Let me know if y'all see it, man. Let me know if y'all see it. We really outside with the people. Tickets sell. They don't sell online. They sell in real life. You got to be outside though. But yeah, this is the brother 4 extra. Can y'all see that? Let me know if y'all see it. Somebody let me know. Right? Let me know. See, there goes the GoFundMe right here, man. I'm gonna pull this up, man. This is the GoFundMe. 22 hours ago, right? The goal is 28,000. Can y'all see that? Y'all see that? Somebody let me know, man. Let me know in the chat. Put it in the chat if y'all can see it. I can't do it in the chat, bro. Let me know, yo. Yeah, if you pull up on any of these shows, man, let them know. Be like, yo, man, y'all selling tickets? Okay, Gucci, thank you. So you can see it. Let me know. Let them know. Like, yo, how many tickets did you sell? How many tickets did your subscribers buy? You fake influencers, right? So this is the GoFundMe, right? They put this up 22 hours ago. 6 in the building. Shout out to the 6. Hopefully we got 6 likes. Let me check on my likes real quick, man. Because likes are free, man. Likes are free, man. You know, hit the like button, man. Let me see what my likes is at, man. Let's see what the likes is at, man. Oh, we ain't got 1 like. We got to do better with the likes, man. Hit the like. Oh, there we go. We got 1 like. We got to get the likes up, man. Hit the like button, man. I'm not telling you to refresh the super chat, none of that shit, man. Right? I'm just telling you to hit the like button, man. Because it's bad enough they already try to shadow ban certain content creators, man. It is what it is, man. I've been exposing the YouTube shit for a long time in boxing. Now I'm just exposing it with content, period, right? As you can see, look, this is a trending topic. People are in here already, right? Now, this is not even my lane or my genre, but I could do it all, right? I could do it all. Smash the like button. So, apparently this brother, and this is his page, that's why I want to show you this, right? This is his active IG account. They have a GoFundMe up for $28,000. Adam. This is to Adam No Jumper 22. And I want everybody else to catch this vibe and let me know if I'm wrong, right? But see, like I said, I am a marketing person. I am a LLC owner. I have multiple companies. Some went under, some thrived. It is what it is, right? Adam 22 is what we would call a successful YouTuber, platform, streamer, whatever, right? My whole thing is this, and this is what I said. 6 in the building, man. Participation is key. Thank you for that like, right? If you represented 4 Extra, would you say that 4 Extra has made Adam 22 more than $28,000? Quick, somebody put it in the chat, man. Somebody put it in the chat, man. All of the content that 4 Extra has been involved with, has been on that platform, put out. Do you think that Adam 22 has at least made $28,000? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Am I clear? How am I sounding? Is my microphone sounding good? Down in the building, man. Come on, somebody has Adam 22, No Jumper, made at least $28,000 on 4 Extras content and having 4 Extras on his platform, y'all. I'm gonna do the Jeopardy sign now to somebody comment real quick. Yes, thank you, CW. Always comment, appreciate you. So, my thing is this, man. Where the fuck is Adam at, man? Adam should at least do 10 racks up. That's nothing, right? 10 racks. But me personally, I think he should have paid the whole fucking thing, man. I think he should have paid the whole thing. Especially if this is your guy, right? You made a lot of money off of this guy. And if his hand is really that bad, to me, this was a bad look. I was like, when I seen this, and I say this respectfully, man, right? That he had to put up a GoFundMe, right? I'm like, yo, what's up, man? This dude has really been popping on the internet, man, right? Why does he have to put up a GoFundMe for bread? Why is he putting up a GoFundMe, right? Somebody let me know, right, real quick, man. Just let me know if I'm off right now. If I'm off on this. 10 in the building, man. Shout out to the 10 that's in the building. See the difference, CW? CW, I'm trying to tell you, man. I cracked the code. I cracked the code a long time ago. I was behind a lot of the big time fighters that blew up on the PBC, man. So I really know what I'm talking about when it comes to content and narratives and all of that. But why does this guy have to have a GoFundMe, man? It's my whole thing. Like he had too much motion. He made too many people money, man, off the internet, man. A lot of you dudes profited off of this dude, putting videos, especially Adam and No Jumper. Right? Where is the assistance for him at right now? Malik said that's not Adam's job. It's not about it being his job, Malik. If people are in business together, this is just like with me and fighters that I support. And if they, I don't want to throw nobody underneath the bus. right? But we all help each other. It's not about being somebody's job. If my brother falls, well, I guess Adam, Adam's not his brother because Adam is pale skin. But where are his brothers at? Where are his brothers at? Thank you, CW. Right? Where are his brothers at? Right? It's just like this, right? Like I said, I'm not gonna put people's shit out there. But when I do Instacart, I'm doing it for a reason, right? I'm out here getting money up, funds and all of that, right? I could do it other ways. I could go put my gun in somebody's mouth, right? We watched that a couple weeks ago, maybe last week, and the dude said, suck on this, right? I'll give you something to suck, right? That's what the dude should have told Tim, like, what? He should have got on his tat, what the fuck, right? Suck on what? I could go that route, but that's not honorable, right? Putting your gun on somebody, right? Just go get it the legal way, right? But where are all these people at, man, that profited off of this guy, right? He's hurt right now. How bad is he hurt? We don't know, but he's hurt. He had a situation. And it hurt me to see that he had to go to his IG page and ask for $28,000. Now, I say that to say this, catch the vibes, man. He's one of the biggest dudes on the internet. So you mean to tell me he hasn't made $28,000 off of the internet? See, that's why I tell you, pay attention. This internet shit is smoke and mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors. You mean to tell me he doesn't have 28 racks, and then you guys want me to sit around? You want me to sit around, right? Sit around on the internet and give you guys free information in boxing. And this man right here is popping on the internet, but yet he has to ask for 28 racks. But I'm supposed to sit around as somebody that you see in the boxing gym, you see him with fighters on ESPN, you see him with fighters on Showtime, you see him with fighters on HBO, you see him with fighters on ESPN. But I'm supposed to sit around and wait for you guys to hit the like button. I'm supposed to sit around and wait for you guys to like my content or share my content or get my content when I'm seeing a brother that was doing numbers, way more numbers than any of these fake boxing influencers. But he is online, had a real major life situation, and he is requesting funds for $28,000. For $28,000. Hopefully this source ain't going over your motherfucking heads, because everything that I do goes over your motherfucking heads, but it really doesn't, because that is why this internet doesn't like me, because I kick that raw, that shit that motherfuckers put up their nose, god damn it. But I'm giving it to you right here on the internet. I'm giving it to you right here on the internet. So this brother didn't have 28 racks, but he's done millions of views. Millions of views, god damn it. Are y'all catching this or not, man? Do I need to slow it down? CW said I am hot. So that means I need to slow it down. I'll slow down, CW. I'm sorry. I just, when I have time, I'm in the cool. Where I set up my live streams at, this room is so ice cold, I can't tell. It's freezing in here right now. I'm about to turn the AC off, man. Me and my hound are chilling, man. That's why I don't like sitting around doing live streams, man. My mind just clicks too much. I like to be on the road, man. I like to be in the mix, man. I like to be in the mix. He said, Malik said, who you know that Adam helped off the internet besides putting them on his platform, making them lit? How many 4 extras Adam made? I get it, boy. What I'm trying to expose is the fact that it's not about that. I'm exposing the fact that all these niggas really getting money. That's what I'm talking about, Malik. That's what I'm talking about. Where is the fucking money? If these niggas is doing views, right? Because that's what, listen, I tell niggas this shit all the time, right? I tell niggas this shit all the time. Niggas is sitting there laughing at me, right? But I'm really getting money doing Instacart. And then I don't think these niggas that sit on the internet with their super chats and all that getting any money. It's showing right now because my man 4 Extra was in motion. You can't tell me a boxing content creator that is hotter than him, other than maybe Showbiz. But look what Showbiz is at. Showbiz got a deal. He got the machine behind him now. Blue Blood, Coach Malachi, BFTV, Champ Side. None of these niggas is holding the torch to 4 Extra, but they getting money allegedly, right? But this brother right here is asking for $28,000, and he had way more internet motion than him. Hello, somebody wake up, man. Type in sauce if you catching the vibes, man. Because you niggas don't catch nothing. You niggas sit on the internet all day, every day, sitting around. This brother right here had major internet motion, but he had to put up a GoFundMe for $28,000, man. How's that possible? Where's the money at? Where's the money? Where's the money? He said, real uncut to the heart. Thank you, CW. Mr. Titanium. Adam Smoke Mirrors, brother, you say it all the time. It's showing. Yo, the jig is up. It's showing, man. It's showing, and it's sad, man, in a major way right now. Because this brother had a situation, right? Appreciate that, CW. This brother had a real life situation. We don't even know. He might not even have a hand, right? Yo, remember, switching gears, taking it down a little bit. I'm gonna drop the gear a little bit. Remember my man, shout out to the Zoe, man. Big Haitian, I know him too, man. Remember the New York Giant Haitian, man. Solid dude. I used to party with him in the club. Pop a lot of bottles. Cool dude, man. Remember when the Giants won the Super Bowl? They had a big Haitian on the defensive line. Jean-Pierre, right? Look, that's what I call him. Jean-Pierre, the big Zoe, right? He had the same type of situation. I believe he blew off like 3 of his fingers playing around with fireworks as well. Right? Still went on to win the Super Bowl. Tell me if you know what I'm talking about, right? But he was in the NFL. He had insurance. He had money. He had a lot going on, right? But he lost a lot of his hands, but he still was able to play in the league, right? Now, 4 Extra, who was an active gangbanger, right? I don't think he has insurance. Not only does he have insurance, yes, Pierre Paul, yes, there you go, Jean-Pierre, my Zoe, shout out to him, solid dude. Like I said, I've been in the clubs with him many times, man. Real one, pops bottles, looks out for the people, right? But he blew off a couple of his fingers the same way. Like I said, he was in the NFL. He lost a little bit of money, but he recovered. Now you see the difference. Do you see the difference, right? When yes, sir. Thank you, CW. When he was injured, not only was he taken care of, he had insurance. I think they amputated a couple of his fingers, but he recovered. He recovered. Now we don't know the severity of 4 Extra's actual injuries. But we do know this. That's why I put this up. He has a post up. A GoFundMe for $28,000, man. $28,000. Now my whole thing is this, man. Like I just said, he's been hot on the internet. He doesn't have 28 racks. Come on, man. You guys need to fill me in with this now, right? Because a lot of you guys sit on the internet and you tell me that when niggas do views, they getting money. They getting money. They getting money, man. He said Crip Mac was more lit than 4 Extra. Look what happened to him. Yo, Malik, I'm not going to go there. Great point, though. Look, Malik is on fire, man. Since Malik went there, I'm going to do a reaction to Malik. I did not want to go to that brother because that brother is behind the G wall. He's all fucked up, right? That's what I be trying to say. These niggas be super lit on the internet and end up in jail. See, I didn't want to go there, man. But Malik, great point, man. This nigga, another one. Shout out to him. He's what set is he from? He's another active gang member. Well, see, he's the 50s, rolling 50s, right? On 55th Street, yeah. He's 55th Street, right? Another one. Crazy algorithm, crazy motion on the internet ends up in jail, bro. Ends up in jail. You niggas like, yo, man, you need to go viral. You need to get me. Niggas that's going viral, to me, they're not even crashing out. What they're doing is, like I always say, it's smoke and mirrors. Not only is it smoke and mirrors, they're not even getting the bag, man. They're not even getting the bag. But Malik said, Adam ain't helping. No, I think Adam did help him a little bit, Malik. Adam tried to get him a lawyer. He did some stuff. But he got caught with the whistle. You know, he's out there in the wild, wild west. That's why, you know, if you know me, my shit is legal. I know how it is out here. I used to run around with it, you know, dirty, but you risk too much. It's a process. It took a little time, but you can get your shit right. And then you ain't got to worry about that. That's why I tell all these niggas, you niggas talk crazy about me on the internet and see me in real life and get scared. Because they know I got that whistle, nigga. And I will blow it. And I will shoot your face off, nigga, in front of my kids, nigga. Try me, nigga. Try me, nigga. Or get out of pocket with me and see if my I got mines. You heard what I said? Mines, plural. Don't blow out that fire, man. But yeah, he got caught with that, man. You know, he's out there. You know, and shout out to him, man. I'd rather have it on you than without, man. You know, he's playing in them streets. You playing in them streets, you gotta move like that, man. It's sad because he has real enemies, you know. But he's sitting up for that though, man. And at a great point, he had crazy motion on the internet. But where is the money, man? That's why you can't tell me like these boxing niggas, respectfully, are all busters. They're marks, man. A lot of them coming in with, they already have money. And they try to finesse it. They try to pull the illusion, right? And then they get the dummies, the sit-arounds, with nothing going on. You guys are following these niggas and crashing all the way out. And then you get jealous when you see a nigga like me who's really out here grinding, getting it out the mud, right? Being backdoored by suckers, but I'm still standing tall. And I talk crazy, they say, but no, I really move like this, man. You niggas is sitting in the crib. You ain't making no money. You're not trying to make no money. You think you're going to get rich by sitting in the crib putting out content. Every day that you sit around and you put out content and you're not even on 4 extras level, how far back are you getting left? Because this brother was getting motion, but he's asking for 28 racks. 28 racks. He should have had that, man. According to how the internet says the money flows when you're doing views and numbers, he should be sitting on 6 figures, right? Let me know, man. Somebody let me know. I'll cool off for a second. I'm gonna sip on this iced tea. I'm gonna sip on this iced tea, right? Shouldn't he be sitting on some racks, man? 16 in the building. Somebody let me know, man. We got 16 in the building, man. Somebody let me know. Should 4 Extra be sitting on money after all the viral videos and views that he does? He should be sitting on money. Right or wrong, according to how the internet and YouTube and all this shit's supposed to be paying, right? That's what somebody always was trying to tell me. Yo, you need a gimmick. You need a gimmick, right? So this, I need some explanation on this. This is why I did this live stream. I need to understand this. Yeah, I'm willing to learn, man. Somebody let me know, man. 18 in the building, man. How is the content looking now, man? Source experience, man. I do boxing media. I also do boxing management. I also have merchandise, C-balls, clothing. I'm a marketing guru, a real marketing guru. Not a made-up YouTube marketing guru. I am an independent Instacart shopper. I be in all the different stores, up and down. I do it all over. Because one thing about Instacart is cool. So if I'm somewhere for a fight, I might do Instacart there just to get a feel of the graph, of the people, and shit like that. But let me know about this because I'm trying to tap into this internet shit, man. Niggas be telling me all the time, like, yo, you ain't getting no money on the internet. But I'm looking at niggas that be getting money on the internet, and it's seeming like they're not getting the money on the internet, man. He said 4 should be on the mountains. Facts, man. Facts. So something just ain't right, man. Something just ain't right, man. Right? But we want to wish that brother a speedy recovery, man. Hopefully his hand, like I said, shout out to Jean Pierre. He was able to recover and still play in the NFL. Still playing the NFL. But we don't know the extent of 4 extras injury. Now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to close out of this. I'm going to try to find some of these pictures, right? Now, we don't know. Like, I don't really like to get into the pictures and stuff. Shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. Subscribe to his channel. Look, I got 18 people in here, so I'm going to do some promo for Bruce. Subscribe to Bruce's channel. Bruce is a real, what I like to call, boxing guy. He interviews fighters and different people. His channel is official. I can't say the same for a lot of these other guys that sit around and talk boxing. A lot of them are scumbags. They're marks. They're suckers. They're jealous weirdos. But Bruce Gas does have active fighters, old fighters. Shout out to Tim Witherspoon. When I say old fighters, I say that respectfully. Old gladiator warriors. Tim Witherspoon, the originator of one of the Philly shells. Look him up, man. Now, the Philly shell's not my shit, right? I never tried to do that when I used to fight. Still won't. Because you got to really know how to do that. If you don't know how to do the Philly shell properly, you will get knocked the fuck out. Real talk. How many fighters have you seen attempt to try to do it and they don't tuck their chin behind their shoulder and they get clipped? Me, I'm from the school of I can catch punches with my hands. If you ever watch how when I get out there and get busy, maybe one day I'm gonna put out a vintage source reel where I was whooping on niggas' asses. But if you know me, ask about me how I whooped on niggas' asses, right? But I'll catch punches with my hands. Ali style. Ali, you know, my family, we came up on the Ali show. Ali used to catch a lot of punches with his hands. You can catch punches with your hands too. You can block punches with your hands. But I never really fucked with the what's the name? Shout out to OG Leon too. Leon Muhammad. I'm holding the torch for Leon, man. Some people say I'm like Leon, right? But I'm not a gangster. Leon wanted to be he was a gangster. I'm not a gangster. I don't want to be classified as a gangster in this game. Because what I notice about the boxing shit, the boxing people are scared of gangsters, man. I'm a businessman just trying to get my piece. That's all. My piece for me and my family. I'm not a gangster, man. You know? But I will put my gun on you if I have to. But that's neither here nor there. How is the content looking now? How is the content looking now? Yeah, CW. These niggas, CW, these niggas know my work. Look, CW, these niggas know my work. Why you think these niggas ain't trying to run down on me, man? Why you think these niggas don't want to run down on me, right? They say I talk crazy, right? CW. But why these niggas ain't running down on me, right? Because these right here will put them. Clown nigga talking about nobody's worried about my punches. No, nobody's worried about your punches. My punches took me around the world, brother, and I got the receipts to show.
This is the real Mr. ESPN right here. You know the vibes. Yes.
Pick up your phone.
Yes.
You're missing a few members, but you already know Team Stay Strong.
Yeah.
Shout out my man Jack Luke.
Yes.
Big Apex in New York. My son right here.
Yes.
Screw you.
Yo, victory. It's a celebration.
Yeah.
Bitches. You know the vibes. Yeah. Yo, we in Vegas.
You know the fucking
Vegas. Yeah. Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
You know the vibes.
Shout out ESPN, shout out Top Rank, shout out Alvina.
That's
shout
right.
out all my supporters, everybody, man. I love all y'all, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Screw you. I was playing, man. I told you I was coming back to the city of Cowboy. Toss her Oklahoma, seek and destroy. You know the vibes. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Yeah, niggas always talking about my punches. My punches took me around the world, man. Your live streams, your content, you can't even leave your living room, sucker. Stay in your motherfucking lane, you cockroach. I step on you, man. But how is the content looking now, man? How's the content looking now, man? But let me pull up some pictures, man. Now, we don't know how true these pictures are. They've been all over the internet, right? All over the internet, man. Right? Now, right? Let's just pull this up. A lot of people were saying these images were fake, but I don't think so, man. I don't think so, man. 19 in the building, man. Smash the like button, man. CW, how's the content looking? How's the content looking, man? Now these been servicing all since Friday, right? Since Friday, right? Can y'all see that? Let me know if y'all can see it, man. Let me know if y'all can see it, man. 24 in the building, man. Hit the like button, man. Run the likes up, man. Get the likes up, man. So these were some of the many images that surfaced of his hand. Now, a lot of people were trying to say these were AI, right? Now, that's the last video that he posted when he had the M80s, right? The M80s, but these are the only pictures that's really out there, right? Like this one right here, right? Where it looks like him, right? That's his chain. You see him like hand on the ground, like there were reports that his fingers was on the pavement and all this stuff. But all we have to go off of is a little bit of this. Thank you, CW. Thank you, Bruce Gas as well. So all we have to go off is this and the post. Now, I think, me personally, right? Like I said, I like this brother's content, man. He had the internet on fire. I think he's really fucked up, man. Right? I think he's fucked up. Because to put a GoFundMe up and ask for 28,000, look, and there's 28 in the building, right? To ask for 28,000, he's really facing something serious. Now, we did see Adam come out and make some sort of a statement, right? A lot of people were joking. Aaron the plumber, here it goes right here. Aaron the plumber had joked, but I think he has since. I'm not going to play the content. He has apologized. I think they might have put that pressure on his ass. But this is nothing to joke about, man. This is nothing to joke about. This man lost his hand. He is in a sense going to be kind of paralyzed, man. And it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate, man. You know, this has since Friday, man. I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. But like I said, I was getting to what I do. And today was the proper day to do it, man. Let's not lose sight, man. He needs $28,000. I said to myself, and you see my comments, shout out to people that have been commenting. Malik said that Adam doesn't owe him nothing, but I feel different, man. I know, listen, I know I would be pressing Adam. That's just me personally, man. I don't give a fuck. If I was representing him, right? Because that's his look. Now I'm going to talk on some managerial shit, right? If he was one of my clients, right? I would be pressing the shit out of Adam right now. I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck what his situation is as far as for extra. If he fucked his money up, he this, that, and the third, right? I know Adam profited like a motherfucker off of him, man. I know Adam profited like a motherfucker off of him. And I got my client on his IG requesting that he needs the supporters, his fans, to donate $28,000. I I'd be like, yo, Adam, what's up, man? You know you got it in the stash. He said Adam needs a roof on him for trying to sacrifice black hood men for his come up. Oh, man. I never seen you over here before, brother, but that is, man. Damn. I didn't want to go that angle, man. But look, when the comments come, you know the source got to speak about it. Man, let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about that. So you are saying that Adam is out here sacrificing. Now, that's no secret. If you know the industry, man, these are the industry rules, unwritten rules at least. A lot of people don't like talking about these things, right? A lot of people don't like talking about these things. But since you put that comment up there, thank you for that comment, too. So you think Adam sacrificed him. You think Adam has sacrificed his brother, right? Now, it wouldn't be no secret if he did, right? But doesn't this go on in the industry, right? The sacrifice of people, whether it is death or things like this, right? Right? But nobody likes to talk about these things, man. But thank you for that comment, man. Thank you for that comment on the 4th of July, too. Right, and also this, right? Pay attention to this. 23 in the building. He posted that video, and I remember watching the headlines. Right, I remember fireworks and everything. Me personally, I don't like 4th of July's no more. I just don't. It's just like, to me, I don't like 4th of July or Halloween anymore, because a lot of diabolical, demonic shit goes on. That is when a lot of people get shot. There was a lot of shootings out here over the 4th of July weekend and stuff like that. You got to be careful. But it was crazy how that happened to him on the 4th, So this brother, thank you for your comments, said that Adam might have sacrificed him. I seen some other content creators go on that angle. So yes, you bring up a valid point. And if you know the industry, these are things that go on in the industry. These are things that go on. Does anybody else have anything on that? Or have a feeling on that? It's 19 in the building. Right? I got 19 in the building, y'all. Come on now. 22 in the building. Yo, listen, if you're somebody that comes around for the boxing, you can comment, man. This ain't boxing right now. So you don't have to be nervous that if somebody sees you in my live stream commenting, they're going to go back, right? They're going to go back and tell on you. But, this live stream right now is up. We're not talking boxing, man. We're not talking boxing. But how serious do you think this brother's injury is, though, man? I just pray that he's all right, man. Because, like I said, he had the internet on fire, man. Anytime people are making money off you, because a lot of people made a lot of money off of this guy, man. And when I seen this, I said, yo, $28,000 he made, man. Where are all the people that made money off of him, man? Right? Where are all the people that made money off of him, man? Because it's obvious from this post, man, that he does need it, man. I don't care if he made it and fucked the money up. It's like, yo, most hood niggas do that, right? That's a whole nother topic, but we can touch on that. When hood niggas get money, right, they don't really flip it. They're blowing it. They're blowing the money. They're not flipping their bread, right? Because you're going to get people here to say, yo, man, he fucked his money up, man. What hood niggas don't? What niggas that not used to having money get a bag of money? I was telling somebody this, but I'm not going to say who it was because I don't want to embarrass them. But I was like, yo, if you got $70,000 right now, if me and you both got $70,000, somebody cut us a check for $140,000, and we got $70,000 apiece. I said, in 6 months, you probably will be broke with nothing to show for your 70, where I would have invested mine and made it turn into something. But you are broke. You have a broke person's mentality. You're gonna get the 70,000 and not have no residual income off of that, not have nothing flowing off of it, and probably be broke. This is what happens when people get money and don't know how to use money properly. Or you get money. That's why another reason why I read books like John Holt's book, Brian, Financial Literacy. I read books like the other book that I was reading. I will teach you to be rich, right? You have to read, right? Because everybody can come up with some money, but if you don't know what to do with money, it's just like giving a bum money. You're gonna blow it. He said 4 has a whole bunch of enemies on the internet to fight. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's another thing too. Since you brought that up, CW, let's talk about that, right? That's another reason why I'm praying for that guy, man. Because he is a real active street guy. He's in the gang, man. He's in the gang. He does have enemies, man. And now, if his situation is what it is, how bad is his hand? Do you think they're going to have sympathy on him, right? Do you think the other sets and the gangs, right, they're going to be like, oh, yo, nah, his hand? No, they're going to really get at him now. They're going to really try to get down on him, right? Because he's not up to par. He's not up to par. Look, I'm cooking. That's why they call him the phone. Like, yo, that's the phone call to say, yo, man, shut it down. You're hot. Yo, yeah, hot. Look, I told you, this internet shit is smoke and mirrors, man. They know this live stream is up right now, man. And I didn't say, yo, throw me $1. Yo, I didn't say, yo, refresh the super chat, right? Look, that was a call. Because, let me tell you real quick, I'm not going to say who that was. But that was a phone call with somebody that wanted me to sell out on some boxer shit, right? And I was saying, yo, bro, I don't need to sell out. Boxing's not popping. And the niggas that you say is popping in boxing are all suckers and gimmicks, right? Because they have fake bots, fake numbers, right? Why is my live stream popping right now? And this isn't even my lane of expertise. It's 25 in the building, man. Smash the like button, man. We are praying for a speedy recovery for this brother, man. You know? And hopefully, more information comes out about his condition in his hand. Is his hand off? Did it get amputated? Because everybody's out here speculating, playing out rumors. Well, the only thing we can go off of is that the brother did put up a GoFundMe for $28,000. So he does need some sort of assistance. We know that. Right? We know that, man. But CW, how is the content looking now, man? How we looking, man? How we looking? And shout out to my guy Larry Wade. I build champions.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade. I build champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe.
Yes, but how is the content looking now? How is the content looking now?
Yeah, from the rafters to the floor, man. Yeah, you going up
to the floor, man.
Yeah, you going up to the rafters or what, man?
Nah, I'm down here all night, Sean.
Oh, okay.
What about yourself, man?
Yeah, we down here. You see, we down here.
Yo, man, that's for them sideline suckers that always worried about my punches. Yo, my punches took me right there, man. Have you ever seen the ring that close? Cocksucker beat it, man. Right? Yo, what Jay-Z told him in Imaginary Player? He said, yo, what's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6? Have you ever seen the ring that close? Cocksucker beat it, man. Get out of here, man. You've never been at the ring that close, man. Right? Look, Look, and shout out to my man right here. Yo, this is top rank security, right? Yo, if me and my man wasn't valid, right? Look, you can't get that access to the floor.
Yo, from the rafters to the floor, man. Yo, you going up
to the floor, man.
Yeah, you going up to the rafters or what, man?
Nah, I'm down here all night, Sean.
Oh, okay. It's like,
What about yourself, man?
Yeah, we down here. You see, we down here.
Yo, we down there, man. Yo, listen, if you ain't got the clearance, classifications, even have your camera out or be recorded down there, you see that gentleman behind me with the sports blazer on? Yeah, he would have wrapped us up and escorted us up out of there, man. So put some respect on Shanewz Boxing, media, marketing, management consultant agent, Mr. 15%, man. But how is the content looking now?
What's going on, Coach? What we looking like? What we looking like, Coach?
Gave the audience 7 rounds of a boxing clinic.
That's right.
8th round, we took them out.
That's right.
Easy breezy.
Yo, big. Yo, John, over here.
Yo, once again, man, we'll have your punches taking you. Yeah, we'll have your punches taking you, man. We'll have your punches taking you, man. You know? You gotta miss me with the jealous fan zone gathering. I don't do those things. I'm not sitting around with a bunch of fans discussing boxing. I show it. Not only do I show it, I do it. And if you can't hit the like button or appreciate my insight and my experiences, why would I even want to sit around you on the internet and even share my thoughts or my experiences on boxing when you are a maggot, you are a jealous fan, you are a content crab? Hopefully I caught that sword. But what do you think is going to be next for 4 Extra now, though, man? What do you think is next, man? And let me put that let me go back to the GoFundMe page, man. By all means, man, listen, I say this respectfully. Those of y'all that sit online, right? And y'all donate money, right? Y'all donate money to content creators, right? Y'all donate money to content creators, right? Donate to this brother right here, right now. This brother had a serious accident, right? Life-changing accident where his hand might be off, right? If you're sitting around, you always want to give money to content creators. I don't care what type of content creator. This has nothing to do with boxing, right? But if you give money to dudes that just sitting around, no, this brother right here might have lost his hand, and he's asking for $28,000. Let's put that in perspective, right? Put that in perspective, right? Yes, well, I'm a Jones, D. Will. My family name rings bells, man. Poison, Jones. Buddy McGirt is my cousin. Hall of Fame, fighter, trainer. I've been around the who's who in this boxing game. And I could whoop ass myself. But I'm 46 years old. I only whoop ass for my children now. I prefer to shoot my gun and blow somebody's face off. But hey, what do I know, right? But how is the content looking now, man? Appreciate the comment, D. Will. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. You hit the like button and you don't be a stranger since you like boxing. He said 4 should stay low. Facts, man. Stay out the way, man. 40 in the building, man. And look, that brother is a Rolling 40s member, man. There's 40 in the building. He's a Rolling 40s member, man. Give that brother a couple dollars, man. You sit online and you donate to whatever. Like, you niggas donate to scammers, bro. Truth be told. That's why I put that post up. I said, yo, if you're not getting nothing back on your investment and you donate to content creators, this is something to donate to, man. This brother had a serious, if he doesn't have access to his hand, right? Let's just put this into perspective, right? He said Adam gave $1,000. That's the least he should have did. He should have gave the whole 28. But if he gave $1,000, you probably can see that too. The GoFundMe shows who donated too. It will show. If Adam donated $1,000, you know how I know this, right? You know how I know this? Check this out, right? I know this, right? Rest in peace to my guy Patrick Day, right? When Patrick Day passed away, Jamel Charlo gave Jamel Charlo. This is why I kind of backed up off of them. They donated almost like $5,800. Crazy. I remember. And I backed up off of them. Because if you know me, you know I had an issue with them. They tried to disrespect me in Texas, and it was up. It was up. They came to Gleason's gym, and I was on their ass. Right? No Diddy, right? No Diddy. But yeah, they donated. When Patrick Day passed away, they gave like $5,800. I was like, I had to fall back. I was like, you know what? I don't even have no issue with them no more. I was like, I have no issues with them. I had to respect that, man. I had to respect that, man. Yes, you do, CW. Appreciate that, D-Will. D-Will said, I just subbed and hit the like. I gotta get back to work. Appreciate you, big dog. Always, man. You gotta, if you can, man, plug your kids, man, because I fuck with the amateurs too, man. Plug your kids. You said they box and all that. I like the young boxers. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you one of my young cousins. He boxes, but you know what it is? I don't like to get behind them too early. I don't want to get behind them too early because they gotta earn their passage. But one of my young cousins, he's doing this thing, right? And they know I'm a plug. Yeah, they know, right? If I be like, yo, listen, they're gonna get on, right? So I try to just let them work, right? I don't want to gas them up, right? Because Jihad already put it out there. If I make a phone call, shit gonna get cracking, right? It's gonna get cracking, right? So I just try to chill. Undercover boss, man, right? But one of my young cousins, he's getting busy, man. And I'm watching him. He's getting sharp, man. He's looking good, too. I'm like, but I don't want to tell him that yet, right? I'm like, yo, nigga, just keep working. We working on some things. Just keep working, man. Because you tell somebody, they might lose vision. You just got to stay locked in, man. You got to just stay locked in. But my little cousin's looking good, man. He's coming up. As long as he stays on the path, he's going to be out there in a second, man. Just keep an eye out, man. We doing some things over here, man. And he can fight, too. With me, I just want you to be all the way dedicated, man. You got to be all the way dedicated. This is the hurt business, man. And we are in the hurt business, man. If you don't know, you don't know, man. Right? Look, y'all was judging the book by its cover, man. But if you know, you know, man. The content out here is real. All the boxing content that I have ever put out and my boxing stats are real. I've been around in real places.
Guys, and then you can understand, but then being loyal, God always bless people who are very loyal.
Yes. Salute, man. Once again, man, this is Jackal Fitness with the champ, Richard Comey. Havoc in the building as always.
We are in the hurt business.
Hey, you know the vibes, man. Thank you, Richard. Congratulations. Bless.
Yeah, we in the hurt business, man. That's former IBF world champion Richard Comey, man. He was on the same floor. We took the same flight to Vegas, man. But hey, what do I know, right? That's a world champion right there, man. IBF belt. Look it up, man. He lost to Teofimo Lopez and lost his belt. But he was a world champion. That was Vegas too, man. Where have your punches taken you, right? Where have your punches taken you? Yeah, now I can check that off the list too. That gym right there is, you know, you see the emblems and you know, the logos, man. Many world champions been in that gym, in that ring too, man. That is the world-renowned Mayweather Boxing Club. Yeah, shadow boxed in there, man. You know, Mayweather's gym wasn't around. I wish it was when I was coming up. And how they had it. Listen, if you don't know the stories about Mayweather's gym, right? Mayweather's gym was a hub, man. When Mayweather was an active fighter, a lot of guys were going out there trying to get on. There's a lot of action going out there. A couple guys I know was out there. It didn't work out for them, but they was out there. They had the chance. You know, that was the gym right there. Many stories out of that gym. The doghouse rule, right? I believe, look, there's a video on the internet where they all jumped in the ring. Adrian Broner and all. That's the ring right there, man. Look it up, man. Look it up. But hey, what do I know, right? Look it up, man. CW, you still in here, man? How is the content looking now, man? Listen, man, you guys in here or what, man? Are you guys in here? You guys in here, I'll show you some eye candy. Here's some eye candy. Get them, girls.
In the arena, look who I got. Ring girl.
Hi, Arena. Miss you, girls.
Hey.
But yes, we are praying a speedy recovery for this brother, man. And I just hope, like CW said, maybe he needs to just stay low, stay out the way now, man. I know there was a lot of people celebrating this shit. And me personally, right? I know I have a lot of people that I don't like, right? I know they don't like me, but I don't never celebrate a tragedy. Now this could be a tragedy, man. Like I said, this brother might not have a hand over me, man. That's nothing to celebrate, man. But you know, different people are different, man. You know, different people are different, man. Different people are different, man. But how is the content looking, man? Before I wrap it up, any suggestions from the 37 that's in the building? You know, hopefully y'all was digging the sauce today. Oh yeah, before I close out, I'm gonna talk some boxing shit real quick, right? Let me plug this real quick, man. They have a competition going on. Look, everybody is look, and I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this guy's shit, cause this old piece of shit dude right here, right? He used to hate on me right here. This guy, I had to block him, right? Yeah, I called you a piece of shit, homie. Remember this guy? This is Boxing International. CW, can you see that? This is the Boxing International dude. They used to always come in here and troll me, right? He used to always come in here and troll me. Like, dog, if you in the game, be in the game. Don't hate on me, right? But look, they have a competition going on this Friday. You see all the active fighters in the New York area, right? They're going to be out there, right? They're going to pick two winners, right? They're going to pick two winners. And shout out to my boy Lamont, right? Lamont Ben told me about this, right? But like I said, I've been falling back from doing a lot of boxing content and covering shit. But two guys are going to have the opportunity who wins this sparring war this Friday from 6 to 10 in Brooklyn to be on the Canelo Crawford undercard. How ill is that, right? Yo, look, how serious is that, right? Whoever wins this competition, and look, they got a who's who. Everybody's gonna be pulling up. They really trying to expose the thirst in New York. But it's gonna be a who's who, right? Pulling up. Look, a who's who. All these guys are gonna be in this shit because the winner of this, right? Look, Big Baby Miller's gonna be out there sparring, right? Whoever wins this competition, that's white chocolate right there, man. I covered him at the Hulu Theater, right? You just seen what Wesley was on Boxing International's page. Arnold Gonzalez, look, 17-1, right? Look at these guys, man. Danny's from that gym too. Covered him plenty of times at the Paramount Theater, right? These guys are all going to be trying to fight and spar to get on that card, right? Shout out to my boy Dude right here. Him and his brother, man. I covered them, man. They used to train out of Mendez Boxing. They fuck with my guy that trained Shane Mosley. Look, I'm having a brain fart. That trained Shane Mosley. A couple people, right? But if you look, these are active fighters. Pete Dobson fought who? Pete Dobson fought Conor Ben. He also fought Jaleel Hackett. Look, he's going to be in it because the two winners are going to be on the Crawford Canelo undercard. These are all local New York active fighters, bro. Local New York active tri-state fighters, man. There goes Duchesne's brother right there, Ovo. Another guy. Look, they're all trying to get on, man. They are all trying to get on, man. Right? They are all trying to get on. Jamal Harvey. Harvey is a youngin, right? Yo, sky's the limit, man. Kurt Scooby fights on the OTX, right? Kurt Scooby fights on the OTX, right? Check me out right here. Look, I don't even like covering boxing like this anymore because I feel like they overlooked me. But they didn't overlook me. What they did was they burned the bridge with a youngin who's really killing the game right now. Look, Kurt Scooby fights on the OTX, managed by my girl Sarafina, man. Right? These are active fighters. Look, they're gonna get an opportunity. Two winners is gonna be on the Crawford Canelo undercard, man. And this is all going down Dodge City, NYC, Greenpoint Terminal this Friday in Brooklyn. The same night of the Jake Paul card at Madison Square Garden. Yes, yo, Thomas, they are all on it. You know what they're doing? They're exposing the thirst in New York, but they're also giving these hungry dogs an opportunity to come up. And that's what boxing is about. Get your opportunity. Get your opportunity. Right? I'm not going to neither one. I'm working on what I'm working on now. I don't cover boxing like that no more. I sold my tickets to the fight Saturday night. I'm getting paid now. You know, people overlook me, and now they gotta pay me. You feel me? That's the type of time I'm on with boxing. I got some fighters coming up. You know, signed to my company, and we're working now, man. We are working. That's why I say serious inquiries only. You know, serious inquiries only. You know, motherfuckers overlook me as a content maker, a media company owner, all that. I'm cool with it, man. Because how is the content looking now? Like I said, this isn't even my genre. And I had over 40 people up in here. So that right there alone exposes what I've been saying about how the boxing community on social media not only is fake, but they're not real fans. They're jealous fans. It's a bunch of weirdos. Guys that just, they like I said, they're content creators are fans with no motion. And when they think that YouTube or social media gives them motion, they hold on to that. But what really gives you motion is what you do in real life. When you come outside, if you're really building, right? If you're really getting to it. Not sitting online, sitting around a bunch of crabs, jealous fans. Because look, at the end of the day, when you sit around guys like that year after year after year, and you have not accomplished nothing, you get into meaningless, pointless arguments. We watched it last week with one grown man won a fellatio from a guy that sat around with him for over a year, and you didn't go nowhere. You didn't go to one fight together. You didn't go to one fight. Y'all didn't cover one fight together, but you covered numerous topics online. And this is what happened. You guys had one falling out, and you wanted to fight him, but you didn't want to fight him because both you guys don't do nothing. But then you told him to give you fellatio. You niggas are snakes, man. But that's what the YouTube boxing community consists of. A bunch of snake, crab, rodent type content creators. But how is the content looking now, man? And Bob the Builder has built something over here.
Like raw fish.
Oh, so one day you'll get your palate used to that raw fish. Gotcha. What's that? What else you got for me?
What's your favorite place to go?
Favorite place to go is the beach. I love the beach, yo. Anywhere, if there's a beach nearby, I love to go there, relax, walk along the beach, barefooted, get my feet dirty. Yeah, no doubt, stick my foot in the water. I don't go in the water, though. There's sharks and stuff in there. Nah, I don't mess with that. All right? That's good.
Do you play basketball?
Hey, look at my height. I'm short.
Yes, this is the Sauce Talk with Keyshawn Davis.
The Sauce Talk, okay.
First. Yes, this is Sauce Talk. Showtime Shanewz Midi. Say I got the man himself, Mr. Sugar Hill. First off, champ, thank you for your time. This man needs a little introduction.
Sugar Hill on Sauce Talk.
That's right.
Yeah, the man with the drops, man. I told you, look, I had drops for years, man. For years. Shout out to Sugar Hill, man. Another big dog in the game, man. You know, family member of Emmanuel Stewart, man. But this is the Sauce experience, man. For extra, man, we are wishing you a speedy recovery, man. Hopefully you get that 28 racks up, or even more, man. Donate more, man. Like I said, we don't know that brother's full situation. You know, when more comes out, I'll do a follow-up live on this as well. But this is the Sauce experience. Media marketing management consultant agent, man. Mr. 15%, man. Serious inquiries only, man. Serious inquiries only, man. The catalog speaks volumes, man. The catalog speaks volumes. Who is who? I know a lot of people, and like I said, I've been getting to the motion for quite some time, man. No jealous fan zone. Shout out to everybody that came through and hit the like button. You know, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We only getting started. We just getting bigger, better, and more seasoned. But my people's been telling you who the best was.
This is your boy Jamel Simplified Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplified, salute.
Yes, you know.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimu-Helua. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
You keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.